Oh, yes. Here we are. Once again. Hey. How y'all doing? Hey. Oh, we in here. I see y'all. Hey. And I'm just here to let y'all know that I'm about to dig. And I mean dig in Julius's ass. Okay? Whom does he think he is? Baby, when I tell you Julius said that he's the man. The ones that's on my screen. Brooke, you okay, girl? Brooke, are you okay? You're a little entitled. Oh, we gonna talk about my kids, my boys. Girl, shut up. Hey. Courtney, why did you accept that man's ring? Why did you accept that man's ring, child? I'll get married to him before you will. Hey. Did y'all see that mama's face? Did y'all see the face? She already know. Hey. How y'all doing? Yes. Puff. Cute. This cookout, child. Cute. My question is, why was the family on the baby mama side? Huh? The family seemed like to me they were on the baby mama side. What y'all think? We're going to discuss all of it. Oh, and we also going to discuss Savannah and Bradley and Joy and Michael. I have a question. Let me get this question out. Why is it that Michael always looks sweaty? Michael always look like he's sweating. Michael, why you look like he's sweating all the time? You need some powder amongst your face. That's what you need. Hey, y'all. We're about to start in 60 seconds. Y'all, why he look sweaty? Maybe that's just the glare off of my television. Hey, y'all. We're about to get it popping. I'm just here to let you know. Okay? Oh, Trina, yes, honey. Trina, I see that child, and I almost died. Okay. Oh, hold on. We are here. Let's get it popping. It's Saturday night, and I know y'all may have some plans. So let's just go on into it, child. Hey, Yuli. Hey, Deidre. Hey, Janae. Hey, Felonius. Hey, Trina. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Patrice. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Pat. Hey, K-Rock. Hey, Catherine. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Stella. Hey, Sophia. Hey, T. Preety. Hey, Miss Charlie. Oh, y'all up in here. Hey, Steady. Hey, Tasha. Hey, Dorothy. Hey, Misha. Hey, Stella. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about what's on the screen. Put a 1 in the comments if y'all can see that. Put a 1 in the comments if y'all can see the picture. Let's just get it popping. Okay, y'all can see. Okay, good. I hope y'all having a good day. Happy early Easter, y'all. Hey, Taylor. Happy early Easter. Okay, now, Brooke, come to the front. Come to the front. Brooke, why you so spoiled? Why you so entitled? Brooke, you getting on my nerves. First of all, JK is not the boy's father. They're not the father. See, they got two daddies. They got two daddies that you said out your mouth don't want to have nothing to do with. JK is fresh out of prison. One day, and you fussing. Talking about my kids, my boys. Why ain't you in? You didn't have no problem in getting your back blown out on that hospital bed amongst the potty, amongst the breathing machine, amongst the wheelchair. And you can talk about, I could be spending time with my boys. Why ain't you? You wasn't saying boys when you was up there at Shady Pines. Girl, say it. So we have Brooke. Brooke sitting in the car in the heat. She's sitting in there for hours. JK is in the parole office trying to get things done, paperwork and all this bunch of mess. She knew taking him down there that it's going to be a while. It's going to be a process. She could have dropped him off and went else. She could have drove around, went to a store, got her a snack. No, she's sitting in the car in the heat mad. So she gets up, she goes inside, and then she comes back out and says, it was too many people. I got scared. Girl, what you scared of? What you scared of? You went inside of a building. You think them people was going to do something to you? Why you scared? You involved with the man who was up in prison. Why you scared? I was scared. Girl. So he finally comes out. And he says that, listen, I still got a curfew, but they upped it an hour. I think it was an hour, 2 hours, whatever. He got a longer little curfew. So he was like, bet, I know time, is of the essence. We got a little, time crunch, but I got to go see my grandma. I love my grandma. My grandma means the world to me. I want to go see her. Here's Brooke. Well, we only got a little bit of time. What about my boys? It's going to take us an hour to get to your grandmother's. Then it's going to take us an hour to get, to my boys. Got to spend time with the boys. Then it's going to take another hour to take you back home. Well, this is an idea. This is just an idea, y'all. Sisters, see, some of these participants don't have common sense. Some of these participants don't have common sense. So let me help them out. Why didn't you just take JK over to his grandmother's, spend time with him, okay? Then take his butt back home, or go and get your boys, and then your boys can spend time with you and JK at JK's house. How about that? Instead of driving all over the world, and then you could have left, you and your boys could have left and went home. Oh, no. See, this was the plan. This was the plan, y'all. Go to the grandma's house, go spend time with the boys, and then take JK back to his house. Leave the boys probably with her mama so she could go back and spend the night with JK. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying so she could get back into that twin-size hospital bed. Tell me I'm lying. So he was like, listen, we got all the time in the world. I don't have that much time with my grandmother. Okay? Me and you got our whole lives together to spend together. So I want to go see my Mimi. So she was like, okay. So he goes out, got her little gift. That was nice. I'm glad they brought grandma a gift. So grandma's there. It's hot as hell. And so he says, oh, wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to need for you to stay outside and scorch. I'm going to need for you to stay outside in this heat and bake. I'm going to need for you to stay outside in this 95-degree heat and melt. Brooke, I know you're not knowing the inside of the. It's hot as hell. Why do you just stay inside your car and turn on the air conditioning and look at TikToks? He said you ain't going in. That's what he said. He said you ain't going in. Okay? She said, well, I want to meet her too. I want to meet her. And he was like, no, not right now. I want to spend some time with her, which I do think, hey, JK wants to spend time with his grandmother. Fine. Let him. But I'll be damned if I'm going to sit outside in that heat. I would have been in my car and I would have had the air conditioner on. But no, not Brooke. Brooke is sitting there seething. She is mad as hell. So JK is inside talking to his grandmother. He just seems so happy. The grandmother's happy. They bring up Alex. And Brooke was like, I want to know what he didn't want me to hear. He talking about Alex. You worried about Alice, girl. So they're talking. And so JK let it be known that if Alex didn't cheat on him, Alex would be the one he would be with. But see, Alex was too busy, throwing her legs up in the air and waving like he just don't care with other dudes. And he said, well, I can't do that. I cannot do that. Thank you, Yuli. I appreciate you. Thank you. So they going on and on. Brooke is outside, still mad, and she gonna call her mama. She mad because he didn't let her, go in and meet the grandmother. And what are they talking about? I don't want to be played like this. Rah, rah, rah. So he comes out. Here comes the grandmother. Got the little gift. And did y'all hear what that grandma said? Oh, y'all didn't hear what that grandma said. Y'all didn't hear what that grandma. Y'all heard what Mimi said. Mimi clocked. Mimi said, now look, I don't know her, but I don't trust her. See, that's what Mimi said. I didn't say that. Mimi said, I don't know this girl. I ain't never met this girl, but there's something about this girl I don't like. Now, Mimi looked like she could tell you some stories. Mimi said, I don't like her. Thank you for the gift, but So here comes his homeboy, and they talking, and then here is JK. JK said, let me borrow your phone. Who does he call? Alex. And he said, now listen here. You know, we having a little get together, and I want to make sure you don't show up. Honey, these men are full of themselves. Honey, I don't know who this Alex is. But honey, when I tell you I would have clicked that phone off so fast, I would say, listen here, you son of a bitch. Listen, I got bigger things. You ain't got to worry about me showing up. And who are you to call me to tell me not to come? Let me tell you something. If I want to come to that raggedy ass, cheap ass party, I will. If I want to come and act to shine, I will. If I want to come up out with my tits out and my ass cheeks out, I will. And what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? And I put it in Brooke's face. What you gonna do about it? Huh? What you gonna do about? What you gonna do about? What you gonna do about? What you gonna? Because let me tell you something. JK slipped up. He kept talking about if Alice wouldn't have cheated, Alice would be the one for me. Then in the same breath, 10 seconds later, he got a nerve to say, text my boy and we can meet up or I can see you. What's that about? See, Alex, that's when I would have said all that. I would have put it on Front Street. You ain't gonna tell me why I ain't gonna show up when I know your secrets. JK, you out here living foul, talking about Brooke don't need to know about me talking to Alice, and then you gonna try to give Alice a demand. When I tell you I would have came up in that party on 2 wheels. I'm here. Hey, Brooke. Hey, girl. How you doing? Oh, those your sons? Hey. And then I will look at JK and say, F you, F everything about you. I don't want you. See, that's how you need to play it. Talking about text, message my homeboy. Child, JK, I don't know why you think you all that. You literally ain't got a pot to piss in. You a grown man with a curfew. Shit, you can't tell me where I need to go or show up. Don't lost your damn mind. What's wrong with these women? See, that's how they can get over on y'all. It'll be a cold day. Sing it with me now. It'll be a cold day. It'll be a cold day before someone with a curfew tell me where I need to go. I know that's right. Kick rocks. So anyway, they get in the car, okay? So here's Brooke. Brooke said, listen, we got to go. I got to go see my boys. I got to go see my boys. So the grandmother, Slick Shade. Did you hear the grandmother? Did y'all hear that grandma? I need to meet Mimi. Because honey, Mimi was on one. Mimi said, oh God, you got to go see her boys. So that means you got to leave. I was like, Mimi, cuss her out. Mimi ain't for the one or the two, okay? Mimi is living comfortable in her little camper home, in the air condition. She ain't got a worry in the world. So they get in the car, and they're going over to the boys, get the boys. And so she says, oh, well, it's 6 o'clock, or was it 7 o'clock, or whatever. And he was like, no, it's 5 o'clock. Or 6 o'clock. And she said, what? And he was like, we ain't got time. Okay. We don't have time to go see your boys. I got to get home. And she says, what? And he says, no, we ain't got time. We got to get home. I'm going to miss curfew. And she was like, oh, so now you're not going to meet the boys. I told the boys that you're going to meet them. You're going to meet them. And so he said, what am I supposed to do? I can't. If I'm late, I go back to the penitentiary. One word, 5 syllables. penitentiary. Brooke goes off. She says, oh, okay, well, that's great. What am I supposed to tell the boys? You're supposed to step up. You're supposed to step up when it comes to my boys. What about my boys? What about Brooke? What about our time? I done spent 4 hours waiting for you. I spent outside when you was in there talking to Mimi. What about me? What about my boys? He was like, do you want me to go back to penitentiary? She said, well, I really don't give a damn. She says, I don't care at this time. I don't care. He says, man, please. And so she pulls up. And he was like, what are you doing? Why are you pulling up? And she said, because I'm pissed off. So she done pulled up on the side of the road, child, hollering, screaming, cussing. And she was like, get out. He was like, what? Get out. And he said, man, F you. F you. And then he done called her a B word. I said, oh, not rhymes with witch. And he slams the door. I was like, but JK, you said you loved her. And you out here talking about F you and the B word. And then Brooke, you could have said anything. You could have said anything. You could have said, you bald mouth son of a bitch, your balls stink. Your balls are stuck in your inner thigh. You can't please me. You can't do nothing for me. I didn't come. You could have said anything. And what did she say? Bye, Felicia. That's all she had, y'all. That's all she had. I said, girl, if you embarrassing yourself, child, y'all ain't quick with it. So he outside, he mad. She inside, she mad. And that's it for JK and Brooke. Hey, Yolanda. Hey, Sophia. Hey, Megan. Why didn't she go pick up the boys when she was sitting outside that parole office, Trina? Exactly right. You had plenty of time. Taylor, Trina, I'm going to need for you to open up the door and escort Taylor out, please. Go ahead and open it. Don't crack it. Go ahead and open up that door and have Taylor exit. Okay? Okay. Go ahead and do it. Taylor, I won't hear nothing from you either. Go ahead and just proceed through said door. You already cut up. Now. Misha, you ain't said nothing but a word. She's literally like, oh, you're going to be their father. You're going to be their father. You know, JK I don't understand. Y'all, we talk about this every single season. We say every season, why are they in a hurry to introduce their children to the man or the woman? Why? And then it ends terribly. Who gets hurt? The kids get attached to these people and then they end up breaking up. Why don't you get to know said person before you introduce your kids to him? He's been out one day and you already done pulled up on the side of the road cussing. He done called you a B word and he said F you. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I didn't say that. That's what T said. T said that. I didn't say it. That's what T said. T said that she in the back of that bus licking windows. T said that she was in the classroom with 5 people in the back. Hey, Tiffany. Trina, did you open up that door yet? Taylor ain't learned. I want to need for you to kick open that door, not gums and domes. Not gums! Ooh, child! I'm gonna have to write that down, child. No, you didn't. Taylor, go somewhere and sit out. Hey, Steady. Hey, Stay Fly. Who else did I miss? If I missed you, honey, I'm sorry. Hey, Auntie. All right. Who's next? Let's see. Who's next, y'all? Y'all know who's next. Y'all know who's going to be next. Y'all already know. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about Q and Puff Puff. Now, Puff Puff, he out of the halfway house. Thank the Lord, okay? And Q and Puff Puff are on their way to a cookout to his parents' house, his dad and his stepmama. Did y'all see that stepmama? Did y'all see it? Did y'all see her? Did y'all see that stepmama? Let me just say this. I disagreed with something that stepmama said, but I wouldn't fight. That stepmama could fight. Let me just say this. That stepmama done been in these streets a couple of times and she done bopped somebody's head and his daddy looked like he also could fight. In fact, Puff Puff family look like they can fight. Q, tread lightly. Q. So they get there, honey, everybody there. The daddy, the stepmama, the sisters, the aunties, the cousins, the uncles, everybody up in there. And let me just say this. That cookout is the type of cookout I love. Baby, honey, I love me a good old cookout. I know that food was absolutely banging. It was just the bomb. I know it was just the bomb. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it, y'all. So they get there. Everybody was excited to see him and all this. So mind you, Q does not know that Puff Puff had went to go see the baby mom. Joella. And we already know how Joella feels about Puff Puff. She still wants to be with him. She wants to be with D. So Q already feels a type of way. We know that she don't like the baby mama Joella because what did he do, y'all? Not only do he have 3 kids with this woman, he has cheated on Q with this woman twice. Okay? Twice. So they at the cookout. Big Daddy up there grilling. Did y'all see them hunks of chicken? I was like, damn. Delicious. So his father, who was also had been in prison, and excuse me, y'all. His dad was like, you learn your lesson? Huh? Did you learn? Did you learn your lesson? Okay? Get out here, act like you got some sense, stay on the straight and narrow. You ain't got to never worry about that prison no more. And so Pop was like, bet, you ain't ever you don't have to worry about that. Okay? I'm going to do good. I'm going to act like I got some sense. I am not going back to prison. I was like, good, D. You got 6 kids to take care of. You don't need to be going back. Why? So everybody's talking, everybody having a good time, and who pulls up in her 2-piece outfit that she done got at somebody's city trans, honey, with her belly out, hair up, looking cute with the kids? Who pulled up, y'all? The baby mama. I said, oh. So she come out, everybody was like, oh, hey, you know, the boys ran up to D. He gave him a hug, and they're talking. And then this is where I had a problem with that stepmom. Y'all can disagree with me or not. I hope we have a discussion about it because I want to hear y'all's take. The younger one of D and Joella's son was with her mother. And the way that father and stepmother was like, oh, well, where's the younger one? Where's the younger one at? Why didn't you bring him? Why he needs to come see us? And then that daddy says, we don't ever get to see him. But then the stepmama gets in her feelings. And she's like, why didn't you bring him? Why didn't you bring him? You need to bring him. He is his son as well. You need to bring him. He needs to be around his family. And then she says, do you understand me? You understand where I'm coming from? I'm getting upset. Pump your brakes, stepmama. Joella's a good one. She's a good one because I would have checked them real quick. I wouldn't have been in a rude way. I wouldn't have been disrespectful, but I would have let them know real quick, that's my son. Yes, that's his father, but that's my son. See, their father been locked up. And while he was locked up, did y'all come visit? Because see, from what I'm thinking, from the father's point of view, or what he said was, we never get to see him. Why? The roads are both ways. If you wanted to go see that grandbaby, why didn't you get in your car and go see him? Am I missing something, y'all? Why is it up to her to bring that grandbaby to you? Why don't you go see that grandbaby? That grandchild is fine. The grandchild is with the mother's mother. And maybe the grandbaby was doing something, or maybe they was like, just keep the baby here. They can see him another time. But you, stepmama, ain't gonna tell me what I'm gonna do with my child. And when that child is gonna come see me, what about the other 3 siblings? Ain't nobody said nothing about them. Your boy got 6 kids. 2 of them are here. Where the other 3? Were they there? If I was Joella, I would have checked in real quick. And honey, I would have been real petty. I would have been like, come on, boys. Let's go. Let's go. Absolutely not. Talking about you understand me. No, you understand me. You don't have the cards. Your boy definitely don't have the cards. Absolutely absurd. I don't agree with that one bit. But Joella ain't gonna say that. Joella didn't say anything. She accepted that. And then Joella come talking about, well, you know, she wants to have a relationship with D. I guess that's why she didn't say nothing. Honey, I would have. You ain't gonna tell me about my kid when your son been locked up. Who been taken care of? And it's not like he ain't gonna see him again. He can see him the next day. That's my rant on that. That was wrong. And you know what? Truth be told, she didn't have to bring him. She didn't have to bring him. So here we go. Everybody's making a plate. Everybody's having a good time. And then here comes D. D goes up to Joella. He puts his arm around Joella. Now, I wasn't Stevie Wonder to this. He put his arm around Joella. He made the first move. He came up and approached her. And he says, you good? You good? Everything good? We good? Q says, I want to know why you touching my man. Get your hands off my man. Stop right there, Q. Stop right. Q, stop right there. Please stop. First of all, she wasn't touching on your man. Your man touched her. Your man came up to her. It wasn't like, you know, Joella was like this. Let's go in the back. Take me in the woods. Knock my head on the ceiling. She didn't do none of that. Your man did. So here is Q. She gets upset. She goes into the kitchen. Whoever was with her was like, girl, what's going on? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Come on, let's just have a good time. And then the sister of D was like, Lord, both of them in here together. It's going to be a mess. I hope nothing don't pop off. You know, who knows? Who knows? So here is D, Puff, trying to mitigate everybody. He was talking about, you know, the stepmama saying that to Joella. And he was like, man, don't even worry about that. Okay? Don't even worry about it. Don't worry about what she said. Oh, you most definitely know I wouldn't worry about it. You're lucky. And then here is Q in her feelings. So Q comes out and she starts walking down the driveway. And so somebody, one of them messy family members, come talk about, where you going, Q? And so, you leaving? Q, you leaving? So Q continues to walk down the driveway, down the sidewalk. And so here is Puff. He was like, man, she better not be leaving. She better not be leaving. So he's following her. And then one of the messy family members said, let her leave, D. Let her leave. Let her leave, D. I said, oh, not the messy family member trying to get the girlfriend to leave. Oop, I need my bat. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me get my charger. Do I have my charger? Oh, I thought I put it over here. Oh. Come on. So then here comes D. He catches up with Q. And he was like, what's wrong with you? You're not leaving. She said, listen, no, I just need to take a breath. Okay. I need to walk away. I need to take a breath. She was like, what's up with that? Why she all up on you? He was like, ain't nothing going on. There's nothing going on. And did y'all hear what D said? She said, well, maybe I should go ask her. See, Q had a little heart right there. Okay? See, her heart was pumping some gasoline. Okay? But then Puff Puff called her bluff. Did y'all see that? Did y'all hear? Puff Puff said, go ask her. He said, go ask her if there's something going on. Go ask her. What did Q do? No. I said, girl, you was all hard. And then your heart pumping Kool-Aid. When D said, go ask her, you was like, no. I was like, girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit down, what's wrong with you? You rough and puffed up with your afro puffs. You didn't go ask her. You didn't go ask her. Yeah, that's right. You didn't go ask her because, see, it seems like to me them family members was on Joella's side. What's that say? Clock at T. Ain't that what Megan say in that song? Clock at T. So here we go. Puff Puff was like, girl, if you don't go somewhere and sit down and calm down, there's nothing going on. Okay? You ain't got to worry about nothing. Mm-hmm. So here is Q talking about how she don't like Joella, how, that's her man. And, oh, God. Q, let me tell you something. This man has cheated on you twice. He got 6 kids with 3 baby mamas. You have chosen to be with this man. You got to let that go, girl. You have to let that go. And let me tell you something. You don't ever let some other heifer see you sweat. Alexa, turn off the second light. You don't ever let the next heifer see you sweat. If it bother you so bad, they would never know it from me. I will never, ever let a heifer see that I'm in my feelings. Ever. If you're a baby mama, if you're an ex-girlfriend and you're an ex-wife, and you are in my vicinity, for me all day, it's going to be, hey, how you doing? Because see, who's beside me? He ain't with you. He with me. Hey, how you doing? Hey, boys. Hey. You will never see me sweat, especially in front of an ex. Ever. Hey. Never. Because that's what they want. They want this much. Don't give it to them, girl. Let it go. You have accepted him. You have forgave him. Let it go. It's going to eat you up. You might as well realize they have 3 kids together. She will always be in that man's life. Always. Rant over. Hey, Stella. Hey, Jess. Hey, Kismet. Hey, Sierra. Oh, listen. Y'all remember last week when the producers asked Papa, do you still love Joella? Y'all seen how he was stuttering? He couldn't even get it out right. He was like a duh, 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 duh. Honey, he was gnawing his tongue. We know you got feelings for that girl, but you are with Q. Come on, Tasha. Tasha, please stop making sense. That boy was 4 months. Exactly right. Two sounds about right. Yeah, 2 years old. That sounds about right. Oh, thank you, Becca. I appreciate you. Hey, Vanessa. Boom. No, I don't have a clip of the baby mama. Oh, absolutely. Honey, I know that's right, Megan. Honey, I would have made 3 plates. I would have made 3 plates. Stay fly, no worries. Honey, that's a good question. Maybe the baby mamas don't want to have nothing to do with them. I don't know. Maybe they don't want to be on television. I don't know. Very. Hey, Nubian. Hey, Pimp Sis Scorpio. Wait, okay, Taylor. Honey, listen, Joella was too busy eating. Q too busy walking. All right, let's see who next. Oh, Lord, 10 seconds. This ain't gonna be long, y'all. This ain't gonna be long. Let's get them out the way, shall we? Let's just get them out the way. Courtney. Let me get my notes. Courtney and Will. Now, Courtney, fresh out of jail. Fresh out of jail. She got to go see her parole officer. And guess what she says to her mama? Fresh out. I got warrants. I said, not the warrants. You got warrants? She got warrants from Washington for grand theft auto. She out here stealing cars, child. And so Washington said, you got warrants, girl. So the mama said, excuse me, you got warrants? She was like, yeah, mom, I got warrants. I didn't want to tell you. So the mama looks at Will looking all big and goofy and foolish looking. Somebody get him a napkin. He also looks a little oily and sweaty. Y'all, I think Will nasty. There's something about Will that he nasty, y'all. He nasty. So he was like, yes, I found out about it, but I didn't think it was my place to tell you. I thought that, maybe you should have heard it from your daughter. So the mama rolling her eyes, the mama just looking at him like, you big goof. Like, why am I even in your presence? The mama don't like Will, y'all. I don't really think she barely like her daughter, in my opinion. So here's Courtney. She's worried because she may have to she's going to get arrested and go back to jail. So she's in the parole office. She comes out and she was like, look what the Lord has done. I'm free, y'all. Okay? I still got those warrants. The parolee told me, the parole officer told me, they ain't going to extradite. Now, let me tell y'all what extradition is. Extradition is if you are wanted in another state, you have warrants, that state has a right to either come and get you or not. It's called extradition, non-extradition. So Washington State, their Commonwealth, well, Virginia has Commonwealth, but their prosecuting attorney or whatever says, no, we don't want her, let her be, but if she comes to Washington, that's when she will get picked up, okay? So when most people who commit crimes and they have warrants, you have a choice. You have extradition, non-extradition, partial extradition, which means surrounding states only. Okay, whatever state is surrounding you, they will pick you up there, or they can go anywhere to pick you up, anywhere in the United States. So Washington State says she ain't even worth it. Okay, just as long as she don't step foot into my state, she good. And so Courtney said, listen, I can't ever go back to Washington because if I go to Washington, I will go to jail. So the mama is pissed. The mama was like, oh my God. Lord have mercy, what a mess. So here is Courtney and the mama. It's rainy, it's dreary. And Courtney's like, listen, I just want to go take a shower. Good for you. Good for you, Courtney. Shower. Good for you. So she said, I just want to go take a shower. I want to get something to eat. I want to be comfortable. I want the P and the P. Penis and pizza. I said, you ain't got to say that in front of your mom. You don't have to say that in front of your mama, girl. Pizza and penis. I said, ew, not in front of your mama. So he was like, no, we're going to stop by. We're going to stop somewhere. She was like, no, I don't want to. I'm tired. I want to wash my tail. I want to eat. He was like, no, I got to show you something. So they pull up to this big ass Christmas tree. And she's like, absolutely not. She said, I ain't getting out. He said, come on, get out. No, get out. No, get out. No, get out. No. The mama's sitting in the back like this. These two idiots. I could be at home watching my story show. Oh my God. Get me out of here. Their mama done had enough. So they get out, they go look at the tree, and then he gets down on one knee and he proposes. Honey, that mama was like this. Here is Courtney. Yes. So Courtney says yes. The producers ask Courtney, is he's your forever? You gonna be with him forever? This is the love of your life. This is forever. Her response was this. I mean, I ain't really got nothing else to do. I mean, I ain't came across anyone else yet. I mean, I guess he'll pass by. I mean, I want some pizza and penis, so he here. So I might as well. Well, you should have kept the ring. So the mama is like, I'm pissed. She said, I am so upset over this. My daughter is fresh out of jail. Now you propose, you don't even know her. The mama was wrong. Honey, she had enough. Honey, there's no telling, Yuli. Honey, she was Grand Theft Auto Queen. Yeah, where the sponsor, honey? The sponsor had to get back, child. Ain't nobody said nothing else about that sponsor, Sierra. Ain't nobody said nothing else. Let's move on. That's a. Oh, what is that? Oh, Lord. Lord, I was getting ready to say, don't let me be clicking something. Y'all don't need to be seeing things. Who's next? Oh, Lord. Let's get these two out the way. A minute. I'm not going to spend no time on these two. Where are they at? There they are, child. Joey is still crying, snot flying. He's worried about if Michael's going to relapse. He worried about if Michael's going to cheat on him. He worried, child. Joey, I worried too. I worried about my sanity after watching you too. Oh my God. So here is Joey and Michael, and they are off to see his mama. How sweet does that mama seem? She seems so sweet. And I will say this. Michael said something. I wrote it down and I was like, I liked when he said this. Well, anyway, he's talking to his mama and he's talking about how his mama is the sweetest thing. His mama looked after him. His mama supported him. His mama never judged him. His mama has always been there for him. After all the mess he has done, his mama never turned her back on him. He said she is an angel. And he's just talking about everything that he's done to the family, things that he's done missed out on, family members done passed away, people done moved on. And he said this. He said, I wrote this down. He said, I suppose to support my sisters who I supposedly love. I said, well, you better go ahead on, Michael. I said, well, you better go ahead on. Exactly right. It's always the family members that get hurt as well. I wish people could understand that. You in that jail or prison for years and years and years. Your family members are the ones that are going through it as well. So here is the mama. She's talking to him and, talking about, have you checked in with the PO? You need to follow the rules. Here's Michael. Well, I want to go to the hotel. She said, did you tell your PO that? And so here's Joey like, no, I've been trying to tell hardhead. So here is Michael. He called the PO. He got the answer, the voicemail. He left a message. He was like, that's all I'm going to do. Okay, I did my part. I'm going to go to this hotel. So they get in the car. They say their byes. They get in the car. Joey is still worried about Michael and this whole curfew and the hotel and not talking to the PO. They get to the hotel. Michael wasn't even in the hotel 5 seconds. He goes right back out, goes to the halfway house, because that's where he got to stay, to let them know that he's staying at the hotel so they won't get him for breaking their curfew. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, these people are so backwards. Why didn't you take care of that when you were there? Or when you was out and about, why didn't y'all go to the halfway house or sober living facility before you went to the hotel? God. Lord, common sense, build a fence around the child. So he has to go back out and check in with the sober living facility. But the PO did let him know that it was okay for him to stay at the hotel for one night. But do y'all understand what I'm saying? Just backwards, just all backwards. Thank you, dear viewers. Hey, Lord, you're never late. You're never late. A train wreck, child, auntie, every episode. Every single episode. These two remind me of a couple I used to know back in the 90s in Myrtle Beach. They do look like a 90s couple. You're right. They do. They do. But here is Michael. And then he said, did I write that down what he said? This is what Joey said. I'm sorry. Michael said that Joey was drama. He said Joey is drama and that Joey loves me a different way than I love him. I said, oh my God, just get up. It's over. It's over, y'all. This is over. I told y'all, like, get the tissues, Michael, because did y'all see the preview? Did y'all see the preview of what's coming up? Y'all, Michael was in jail. Did y'all see that? Michael was in the jail with the phone. I said, he sure enough was. So it's a wrap. Michael and Joey, look, I wish y'all the best, because ain't no way. Now, I don't know why he was in the jail. I have no idea. But that was in the preview. We'll find out. And who was crying? Joey. Did you see that, Tracy? Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody took no test yet. They can't even spell it. They can't spell it, Taylor. They can't spell it. Just out here raw. Just raw. Oh, Misha, you may have a point, child. But, child, let's move on from these two, child. Lord, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Y'all already know who's coming. I'm not spending a whole bunch of time on these two either. Of course, these two. It's the time for the welcome home party. Savannah and Bradley, family and friends are going to the little restaurant. Restaurant look real nice down there in Richmond. It look real nice. Okay, look like a place I would kick it. Okay? So everybody look nice and they get there and he's like, what's up, what's up? It's so good to see my family and friends. And here we go. One of his sisters don't like Savannah. What's her name, y'all? I didn't even bother writing it down. Let me see if I even bothered writing it down. I sure enough didn't. Caddy, I think is her name, Casey, whatever. The sister don't like Savannah because she says that Savannah is drama, that Savannah is controlling, that Savannah tries to tell Bradley what to do. Let me pump your brakes, sister. Let me pump your brakes. Your brother is a grown man. He's a grown man. And from what Savannah has said about your brother, he don't care about her either because he was too busy on Grindr, allegedly, sister. See, according to Savannah, your brother is on Grindr, allegedly, looking at more men to meet up with at some gym so he can get his sucked on. See, that's allegedly from Savannah. Let me repeat myself. Savannah's sister is out here saying that your brother like the men's and that your brother is on Grindr meeting up or want them to meet up with him at the gym so he can get his lubricated. So while you worried about Savannah being controlling, while you worried about Savannah being drama, talk about your brother. See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. Y'all be letting your family members, everybody in your business, stay out your siblings' business. So they're having a conversation, Bradley and that sister. Here's Bradley trauma dumping on the sister, talking about, oh yeah, Savannah don't even let me, text or be on the phone. She's asking me to put my phone down. Who you texting? Who you talking to? Grind. Maybe that's why she keep asking you. You was on that phone talking to Matt, Henry, Frank, Steve, Alan, and whomever, allegedly, down there at the gym waiting for your to get lubricated. Allegedly. So the sister's like, see, that's what I'm talking about. She was like, see, she said she's controlling. She's drumming. See, that's what I'm talking about. She said, I don't see you with her. And so Bradley said, "Will you calm down? He ain't even just calm down." I know, she was like, "Man, I'm getting pissed off. I'm getting upset." I was like, "Oh God, please get them off my screen." The Virginians done let me down, y'all, this season. Get them off. I don't ever want to see Savannah and Bradley on my screen again. I don't ever want to see them again. Not ever, never would have made. Never would have made. Never. So here is Savannah talking to the sister. And so the sister said, "Listen, I don't like you. You know that, okay?" Savannah said, "I ain't even do nothing. You don't really have no reason not to like me." And so the sister said, "Oh, yeah, okay, you're drama. You're not good for my brother. You're controlling." And what else did she say? She just went on and on about how she don't like her. And so Savannah said, "Well, you know what? Like it or love it, I'm with your brother. F you." She didn't say that. She said that in the confessional chat. But anyway, so the sister said, "This conversation done. Okay, it's over." So the sister goes outside and she says, "Listen, my brother's grown. He makes his own decisions, but I'm just letting y'all know I don't like her. And I don't like y'all like her with my brother." Well, guess what, Sister Soldier? They're not together anymore. They have broken up. And now Savannah is trying to figure out a way to remove that hideous tattoo. She got that big ass Bradley tattoo on her side or stomach. And now she's trying to get a way to get rid of it or cover it up. I'm telling you. Never. Hey, Billy. Hey, Kay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sure enough, but now she ain't got worried about Patrice because she is over. They done broke up. And she done spilled the beans on allegedly what her brother be doing. So let's just keep a running tally. We got Quaylen doing extracurricular activities, allegedly. We got Anthony doing extracurricular activities. We got Chance doing extracurricular activities. And now we got Bradley allegedly doing extracurricular. See, that's what they be doing up there in that prison. Making friends. Caddy, that's her name. Thank you. Kismet, Bradley told her not to get that tattoo. You get, please. Honey, you ain't said that about the word. Not only did he tell her not to get it, he told her several times, "You go ahead and get that tattoo, but just know I ain't gonna get one. I'm not gonna get a tattoo of your name on my body. I'm letting you know that." What did she do? Put it right here and make it big as hell. Yeah, I said him. Let's get into it, y'all. I know why y'all here. Okay. All right. Okay. This is why y'all here. I got a couple of things to say before I get in on Julius's ass. Now, I'm going to get in on Ashley too. Now, I know, not on my television that I pay for, I know this fluorescent praying mantis did not get on my good television that I pay for and said that he's a catch. I know this albino grasshopper did not get on my good television and say that he's a catch. I know this high yellow lizard did not get on my good television and say that he's a catch. I'm not seeing my chat moving. I know I did not just hear and see him saying that. Julius, I don't know who put in your head the confidence and the arrogance and the entitlement for you to lay across that bed looking like the way you look and saying the words, I was in jail, I'm the catch. First of all, that don't even make a bit of sense, stupid. You another one. Ain't got a pot to piss in or window to throw it out of. And here you are saying you a catch. Go jump out some hot bricks. I just can't get over these men, man. They really think they are the bee's knees. They walking around here like they got it like that. Are you nuts? Y'all, the way that room would have been tossed at the end of this conversation. Just the way the room would, the balloons, the cake, the table, that laundry, everything would have been outside that door. So we have Ashley with her 1800 attire. Oh my God, Julius! Oh my God, Julius! Ah! Julius walks in. What up, dog? What up with it? How can you even lay down with the man who can't even complete a sentence? Y'all, I'm trying to understand this. He talked like he got marbles in his mouth. Spell it. Spell it. Spell anything. Complete a sentence. What is a verb? What is a noun? What is a pronoun? Like, what do you say? I'm a what up with it. I ain't got what up with it, bro. What up? Oh, that would drive me crazy. So she goes in for the hug. What did he do? What did he do? A half hug, and then he rolled his eyes. I said, oh no. He didn't want to be there. He had no desire to be there. It looked like he was held hostage. He showed her no love, no affection, no nothing. So here is Ashley. They start talking. And this conversation was so juvenile. Y'all, I know I did not hear this 31-year-old, and I believe she's a mother, this 31-year-old woman asking this 25-year-old man, can you swim? Do you have trunks? I said, what the, huh? Can you swim? This is what you're going to, wait a minute. No, she didn't say that. Let me rewind that back. Did she? Lord, yes, I can see your comment. Hey, Riddler, I know she did not just say, can you swim? How How about, have you tried to look for a job? Where you staying? How your mama doing? Because you was with her. Have you looked for a job? Have you looked for a job? Have you looked for a job? Do you have money? Not can you swim? I said, so he's literally looking at her, laughing in her face. And then that was it. He finally done told her, he said, listen, I don't know what you think this is, but it's not it. Okay? I'm here to let you know I don't want you. Okay? I don't want you. We're not in a relationship. We are not a couple. I don't know. I'm just here to let you know that, hey, it ain't going to work. Now, he already done said that she wasn't what he thought she looked like, but she was thick. She was okay, but she wasn't Alexis. I said, oh my God. So here's Ashley. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? After I done went, it's my birthday. He didn't even bring her little birthday. You couldn't even bring her a card. You couldn't even bring her a card. What was your comment, Lord? So anyway, so she said, are you serious? Are you serious? She gets up. She gets upset and she goes outside of the door crying, snot flying. He's a liar. He's a user. He is arrogant. He is cocky. What else did she say, y'all? Hold on. Arrogant, cocky, user, and a liar. She cried. And so here is Julius. Oh man, she done stormed off. She done stormed off, man. The producers said, are you gonna go after her? Are you gonna follow her? And Julius says, no, my leg hurt. Not my leg hurt. I said, oh my God. So he's still chilling. He don't know whether to leave or stay or what. So here comes back Ashley. Ashley sits down, y'all. And Julia says, I don't know, again, what you think this is. We are not a couple. We are not in a relationship. You a little odd bird. You a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You gonna talk about you gonna put a curse on me. Something ain't right with you. Okay? All this was in your head. This was in your head. Okay? We ain't together. We ain't never gonna be together. You played this up. Now he talking disrespectfully to this 31-year-old woman. She done cried, snot flied. She done said that he was rude, that he was cocky, he was arrogant, and that he was a liar. And y'all, what was the next thing that came out of her mouth? Y'all, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. The next thing out her mouth, after all he done said to her, I don't want you. We're not in a relationship. You're kookish. She looks at him and she says, so you're not going to spend the night? Ashley, get your ass up out there. When I tell you didn't get your kicking, what is wrong? What? Y'all, that pissed me off so bad. I said, y'all, I'm not saying that Ashley was in the back of the school bus licking windows. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Ashley was in the classroom with 5 people in the back. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Ashley talked in cursive. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is something ain't right. Who says that? That's what you come back with, Ashley? So you're not going to spend the night? Why would you want him to? If you don't tell him that not need long neck, long butt, slew-footed fool to get up out your hotel room. Albino praying mantis, and you out here talking about you ain't gonna spend the night? Hell no! Take your feet to the motherfucking street. So here is Julius looking at her in disbelief. He was like, let me talk to you. So they get back on the bed. Julius is laying there. And Julius says, I'm a vibe. I'm a vibe. And so Ashley's upset. Ashley was like, what is this for? We're not in a relationship. Before you got out, you was telling me how much you love me. I'm the one. It's me and you made two. Me, you, it. You said all these things and now you out. You act like me. You never had anything. He said, we didn't. He said, that's prison talk. She said, I never gave you anything. He said, exactly. He said, what did you do for me? He said, you didn't do nothing for me, and you expected me to have a relationship with you. You did nothing for me. She said, you never asked me for nothing. I didn't give you nothing. He said, exactly. And she was like, yeah, all them other bitches was in there giving you. All them other bitches was in there giving you. And he said, exactly. He said, you didn't do nothing for me. I'm the vibe. I'm the one. I'm in jail. I'm the catch. Ashley sits there, and y'all, if I'm lying, if I'm flying, my feet has yet to get off of the ground. Ashley looked at him and said, I hope you go into the ocean. Or you can't even, that's what she said. She says, you can't even swim. Let me repeat that. He said, I'm in jail. I'm the catch. I don't want you. You cuckoo for cocoa puffs. She sat there and looked at this man. This 31-year-old woman said, you can't even swim. You know what I think, y'all? I think the love after lockup producer, they set you up, Ashley. What did you do to these people? They just embarrassed you. Embarrassed you. And did y'all see what they did to her? She got that big tattoo of Julius on her chest. A man she has never met. Only been involved with for a year. On and off. She got that big tattoo Julius on her chest. And they gonna zoom in on it. They don't like you, Ash. You embarrassed yourself and everybody that you love with these elementary school comebacks. You can't swim. What? Help a bit. Oh my God. Even Julius was laughing at her. Did y'all see Julius when she said that? Julius was like this. Girl. Girl. Now y'all know. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see if I got that picture. Is this it? No, that ain't it. Hold on. Where is it at? Is this it? That's it. Look at that picture. Listen, after all been said and done, because see, we know now that Alexis is pregnant with Julius's baby, allegedly. I bet you them two got together after all this and said, listen, let me tell you, since we done got together and we good right now. Let me just tell you what Ashley said, Alexis. They had a good old laugh about that. Key, honey. Ashley, they laughed at you. And then Ashley, Alexis said, I said, tell it again. Julia said, she told me to go swim. Alexis said, what she say, honey? Did she tell you gonna spend the night? Sure did. So here is Ashley, Julius going back and forth, Ashley crying, snot flying, and then here is Julius saying, I'm out. Get me to the nearest exit. Why did they bring Ashley on? Why? To embarrass her. Because girl, you're right. You said it yourself. You got embarrassed. Embarrassed. Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen that, Kismet. And honey, she about to pop. She look like she is about to have that baby. Hey, Virgo child. They never do. They never listen to friends and family, ever. They never listen. And then the face get cracked. They start crying, start flying. They get upset. They get embarrassed. Misha, I ain't trying to get you in trouble. Put your headset on, girl. Hey, Ivory. Hey, tea time. Riddler, Alexis is about to have Julius's baby, allegedly. And she looks like she's about to pop. Right, Nubian? I was like, girl, I'm embarrassed for you. That's the best you can do. He was lighting you up, and that was it, girl. Hey, Dr. Lundy. When she asked him about spending the night, my mouth dropped. I couldn't believe it. I could not believe that, Dr. Lundy. I said, I know she did not. Girl, where is your self-esteem? Everything in that, y'all, when I tell you I would have been banned at whatever hotel they were at, they would have had to get me off that boy. Cake, gown, balloons, everything would have been tossed. But she talking about, you're not going to spend the night. Anybody else catch Orange Julius's live? He said he used her for a PO address. Hey, which one, Megan? Alexis or Ashley? Because see, Ashley said, remember when I had that other live? Ashley said that Julius was using Alexis's for an address, and that what the cameras didn't catch was how Julius was begging to stay with Ashley. That was according to what Ashley said. And let's not forget, Julius had another girlfriend and was calling out Julius because he said that Alexis was fat and wasn't his type. Y'all remember that? He done clowned Alexis. But he done got her pregnant. And Alexis was talking to the girl. Remember, I read y'all the DMs. Ain't nobody said nothing about a job. In those DMs, it wasn't nothing like, yeah, I'm at work, or I'm going to work, or I got to be at work. He is not a vibe. Honey, just all kind, it just blows my mind. Right. A curse, girl. Honey, 6 years, Riddler. 6 years. He's only 25 years old. And listen, he hasn't lived. That boy has not lived life. He's 25, and 6 of those 25 has been in prison. Imagine that. Imagine that. And then you are so quick to be in a relationship with someone who ain't even lived. And then you're going to have a baby by him? Allegedly. Absolutely not. Let that boy, oh my God, I just can't get over it. What do you think is going to happen? You think that Julius is going to put a ring on it and him and Alexis is going to live happily ever after? Or do you think Alexis is going to be somewhere crying, snot flying within 6 months? This boy ain't got a care in the world. And you think he ready to be a daddy? Oh, Lord. 25. He was a teenager when he went into prison. Absolutely not. Child, probably 5. Was that a rhetorical? Listen, Nubian. Listen. We all know how this is going to end up with him and the lenses, okay? 25 years old, went into prison at 19. And you think that he's ready to just, oh my God, I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. Hey, Alicia. Honey, listen, it ain't that much money. Sophia, it ain't that much money. I think it came out that they make $2,000 an episode. That ain't even enough to put money in to put gas in the car. $2,000 an episode. That's it. Hell no. You ain't gonna embarrass me for no measly $2,000. It ain't that. No. No. That's nothing. Andy and Harry say hi. Jess talking books. What you talking about? Looks like the baby will be there in 10 minutes, so I give the relationship another 11. You ain't saying nothing but a word, Taylor. I give it 12. Very much so. Immature. But again, Virgo, he hasn't lived. That boy ain't lived. He needed somewhere to stay. He needed someone to take care of him. He needed someone to do things for him. He still wanted to have fun. He wanted to be out in this world. And he got it. I bet you Alexis is doing everything for him. I bet you that boy ain't lifted nothing since he been out. He been doing as he pleases. I'm a vibe. Boy, you need to vibe on down there to the unemployment office. Have you vibed down there? I didn't say that. Don't be coming up in here making no. Misha, don't be coming up in here. Yeah, he the prize. He the catch. Whew. Yes, we talked about that Nubian. Looked like he was like 12 or 13 years old. That's somebody's baby. Bless his heart. I mean, I will say this. To go inside of a prison looking like he looked like a child and he is around grown men. Oh my God. Absolutely. That boy ain't lived. And there's no telling what he has seen. Hey, Shake. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate it. Lord, let me tell you something, Lord. Let me tell you something. I'm trying to get to the comments. Your comment just got overlooked. They'll be coming in my comments talking about you ain't gonna be writing nothing again. Girl, I will come through this. I will come through this screen and shake the shit out of you. You understand me? But I appreciate you. I'm trying to do a little upgrade. I'm trying to do a little something. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Alicia. The crazy thing was Ashley storming off and leaving him alone in the room that she paid for. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Alicia. You exactly right. You leaving. Honey, when y'all, I can't lift my leg up in the air because I got on my Gucci cutter shorts. And everything will get shut down because you know my goodies. Because you know I ain't trying to show y'all my brown sugars. I got on the coochies. I can't really be. I can only show y'all this. See, I can't be doing all that. Okay, because see, this whole thing is shut down. I can't be showing y'all my Hershey Kisses. Or I will put my foot all the way up here. So I could kick Ashley in her neck. Ivory, you never late. If he can treat Ashley the way he did, he can certainly do. Of course, Megan. Of course, he has no respect for women. And I believe Ashley. I believe everything she said when she said, you know, you was talking to me this way. Jail talk. He said everything that she said. I believe it. When it got closer for him to get out, it was donezo. It was done. I'm at a loss. Didn't Sean get his felon pregnant? Sean who? Who you talking about? You talk about Sean and Sarah? Honey, yes. Yeah. With that half hug, and then he rolling his eyes. Honey, he don't care nothing about you, Ashley. He don't care nothing about you. Hey, Bonbon. Oh, yeah, soft face Sean. Yeah. He did not get Destiny pregnant. No. Him and Sarah had big baby. And they still together. They married and all that. But no, him and Destiny did not have a child together. Honey, yes, Catherine, big baby. I just love that baby child. Honey, that baby within 3 months had 2 college degrees and a mortgage. Just for that reason alone, I wouldn't mind seeing Sean and Sarah just so I can see big baby. Y'all know now he done got his 401k in order. She did. The baby. Virgo child, yeah, sloth face Sean. That's what I call him. I forgot all about her delusions. When she said that, I said, y'all, something wrong with Ashley. something wrong. Where? Now, let me tell you something. I don't think Chris Brown is a cutie. He ain't my type. I have my issues with Chris Brown. Is he a Virginian? Yes, he is. Born and raised on the playground where he spent most of his days. Chris Brown is a Virginian. Now, he cute, but he ain't fine. Trey Songz is also a Virginian. I also have my problem with Trey Songz. He cute, but he ain't fine. Y'all know who I think is fine? That I don't think people really understand that how fine he really is. Big Sean. Oof, child. Big Sean does something for me, child. What y'all think? Honey, Big Sean does something for me. And you know who else do something for me? Damon Wayans. Ooh! Y'all, I have always had a crush on Damon Wayans. And his son, honey, every Wayans brother is fine. Okay? The genetics is thick. The brothers, the cousins, the uncles, even the sisters are pretty. Let me tell you something. That mom and the Wayans, mom and daddy, God said, let me tap you on the shoulder. Honey, every single one of them look good. Oh my God. Oh, y'all, I watched that Damon Wayans and his son show just so I can look at Damon Wayans and his son. I don't care nothing about that show. I just want to see my daddy and son child. Ooh. You know, Damon Wayans look like he smell good. You know, you see a man just look like they smell good. Oh, the whole family fine. The whole family fine. Well, Bonbon, that's an automatic. Okay? Look, that's an automatic. Okay? He was automatic. Yes, Patrice. Yes. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. Hey, Melissa. Honey, Big Sean, he just does something for me. Who is his girlfriend? Is it Gianca? What's her name, y'all? What's her name? She also got a baby by Omarion, right? Genie, a cuckoo, a KO. Y'all, I'm butchering her name. There it is, Tracy. There it is. Honey, when she, first of all, she got with not Omarion, but the brother, right? She got a baby by Omarion's fine brother. Okay? Janae. That's it. Janae. She got baby with Omarion's fine brother. I'm sorry. And honey, he fine. He fine. That's another one God tapped on the shoulder. Ooh, he looked good. Oh my God. He looked like he smelled just so good. Then that didn't work out. And then she got Big Sean and she got, I think, 2 kids with him. I said, girl, you better do it. First of all, I wouldn't have just 2 kids with Big Sean or Omarion's brother. I would have a whole football team. They would have to sew up my coochie. Y'all think I'm lying. Honey, the authorities will have to come to my house. Miss Sass, yeah, your coochie's a little wide right there. A train can fit through it. So I'm gonna need for you to come on down to the hospital and sew it up. Okay. Now you done got 35 kids. That's not normal. Okay. You done got 35 kids. Now you just gonna need to sew that up. Keep them legs shut. If not, you're gonna be arrested. Okay? 35 kids. Do you hear me? The Duggars. Exactly. Honey, that Duggar woman ain't gonna got nothing on me. Do you hear me? Literally, I will be disabled. Big Sean and Omarion's brother, forget about it. Forget about it. They would literally be like, Sass, get away from me. Not tonight. Not tonight. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Kids, right. Right. Bye-bye. Choo-choo. Automom, yes. Honey, they're 5 million child chocolate. Woo! And they got pretty teeth, pretty skin. You don't ever hear no drama from Big Sean. You don't never hear no drama from the Wayans. You don't never hear no drama from Method Man. You don't never hear no drama from Omarion's brother. Oh, honey, them man, child. Them man. Meanwhile, I got people like David Jimmy asking me out. Y'all, let me go ahead and just throw myself out the door. All right, that's it. I think I've done hit everyone. Did I talk about everyone? Let me look at my notes. Thank y'all for joining me for 2 hours. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I think the world of y'all. Did I hit everybody? Julius, Ashley, Will and Courtney, Q and Puff Puff, J.K. Brooke, Savannah Bradley. Is that it? Oh, Joey and Michael. Yeah. Okay. I hit everyone. I hit it. I will try to be back Wednesday or Thursday for a live. I got to see what my contractor got going on. Y'all, I got to get this house. I got to get this house together. I still have to do the kitchen. I would show y'all what it looks like, but honey, it's a mess. I got half part of the floor is down. I finally got part of the floor down. And I got the other half. I got the kitchen to do and all 3 of my bedrooms to do. My kitchen is just, I don't have a stove. The refrigerator is on its last leg. The bulb don't went out. It's gonna stay out. Part of the floor is up. Part of my cabinets is off. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I love being a homeowner. I do. I'm not trying to complain. I love being a homeowner. But this has been the most stressful thing I've ever went through. And I will never, ever go through it again. I had a breakdown. It was 2 weeks ago. Y'all, I don't talk to y'all about this, but I had a breakdown 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, y'all, when I had a conversation with my contractor, and he was like, "It's going to be another delay." And his workers are his workers was of another race. I'm just going to say that. And they was worried about getting picked up. So half of them quit, and then he hired some more people. He got other jobs. So we had a long conversation, and don't get it twisted. I really like him. I really like my contractor. He's been honest with me. He's reasonably priced. He has taken his time, and I really do appreciate his honesty with me. He does great work, but it's just a slow process, and it has taken me so long. And I just, y'all, when this is over and done with, I'm going to have a party. I'm going to have a party. I cannot wait. My front porch looks like Fred Sanford. Ding, 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 ding. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Child, just embarrassing. And look, one of my neighbors came up. I was like, yes. She kept talking about, please don't tell me you're moving. I said, what you talking about? And she said, well, you got all that stuff on the porch. I said, if you don't get your ass off my porch, I'm doing some renovations. Leave my junk alone. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. If you don't mind your business. You're just asking all kinds of questions. I know what my porch look like. Ooh, child. But anyway, that's it, y'all. So hopefully Wednesday and Thursday I can do a news you can use and get another live. And then next Saturday I won't be live. It will be a premiere because I have to work. So, honey, y'all come on, child. No, I ain't gonna say that. Cause some of y'all. What did Becca say? Read your contract, because usually if it's not done in time, they have to pay. Oh, don't you worry, Becca. Yeah, everything's situated. Yeah, everything is good. Everything is situated. And again, he's been honest with me. He's been really good. I have no complaints. It did like bother me because I was just like, oh my God, another setback. But he's been rolling. He's been coming around, and once he finishes his other job, he will come back here, and we'll move along. Look, when it gets done, it'll get done, just as long as it's done right. That was my main thing. Do it right, because y'all, I'm selling this. Okay, this house is gone. I would no longer be a homeowner. I am selling my house when it's finished, and I can't wait. I'm done being the homeowner, y'all. I'm done. I'm done. You got to worry about somebody doing your yard work. You got to plant this, feed that. Oh, child. Heat pot. I'm done. I'm going to get me somebody's good old apartment or a townhouse or a little house. I don't care what it is. I told my sisters, I said, I sleep on your couch. My sisters is like, well, where you go? Oh! What was that? Was that a bee? Honey, it's time for me to get up out of here. I think that's a bee, y'all. Did it fly over there? I hear it. It's time for me to go. Bella said, no, they robbing us. I'm about to be, Catherine. I sure enough am. I'm about to be. Hey, Rory, get some rest. Get some rest. All right, that's it, y'all. I'm sweating. I'm hot. There's a bee in here I got to kill. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I will see y'all Wednesday or Thursday. Okay? Thank you for the super chats. Thank you, Trina and Janae, for modding for me. Honey, I don't know. I think it was either a B. It's a B. I hear it. I'm about to kill it, Bonbon. I'm about to kill it. Oh, but there it is. Yep. Get out. Get your ass on. Now I'm going to have to really stomp on it. It's laying there like this. It's suffering. Oh, well. Shouldn't have. Look, they picked the wrong house. Let me read Becca. We are building another home on the property and getting our electrical update. My house and yard is a mess. I'm miserable. Live like, oof. Becca, I know what you're going through, child. Oh, my goodness. And there's no peace. Anyway, I will see y'all Wednesday or Thursday. Good night, y'all. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.